if you save your butt, you'll save everybody else. If you don't, I don't care how smart you are. If you're not 100% responsible, you ain't going anywhere, and you'll take all of us down. You know, you'll take all of us down unless somebody's willing to clean. I am. I'm not going to wait on anybody else. You know that everybody, nobody, somebody, not me. You know, anybody else? Right there.
Hello, my name is Simone, and my question is in regards to what constitutes the time that it will be healed or clear. Is it 3 years?
No. Who would you ask that? You're asking a question, but who would really know?
God.
Yeah, so how come you're not asking God? What?
Well, you're in front of me.
I know, but see, you're blaming me. You're blaming me. You're blaming me. I'm in front of you.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, now we're going to shift this afternoon, because you get to ask the divinity in you who has all of the answers for you. And you'll get a very different answer than our friend here, Joe. You can ask the same question, different answer between you and Joe.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm saying to you, clean up, let the divinity do it for you. Yeah. Anybody? Now remember, here's what we're putting up with. We're putting up with doo-doo. This is the question, see? And we're all, I mean, I have to let you know, in places, for example, and I'm saying I'm okay with it, but if you're asking questions, you don't know those questions have an impact on a woman trying to give birth in Africa. You make it harder for her because you're jerking everything around. So please jerk so we can get out of the way. But really, everything that goes on in you is going everywhere else in the universe. And if you're hooked into it, a woman who's giving birth will have a hard time because you're stuck in it. So who was the question? Yeah.
Hi. So you said we can just say the words.
Say what words? Be clear now.
When we're cleaning and clearing.
What words are you saying?
I love you.
Yep, that's all.
Do we need to say, I'm taking responsibility?
No, you didn't hear me say that. I said just say I love you.
But I did hear you say you need to take
Yeah,
responsibility.
but that's what you thought you heard. Didn't I just say you're going to clean? I just say I love you? Yeah. That's all I would say, is I love you.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody else? Now you get to clean with this. We're going to be all stuck. You cannot believe how serious this is. We're working on, this guy's asking questions has to do with Alzheimer's. That means stuck in the stuff and can't get out. The people who have Alzheimer's don't have the problem of memory. They can't get out of the stuff. They can't get out because we're jerking them around. Yes?
It's a personal question to you.
Yes.
I was wondering, when you first started learning to clean, after a while, did it take a discipline to remember to constantly clean? I'm sure I'll be cleaning for months and months and months on a regular basis, but I worry about it.
I'm going to show you how you can do it even while you're sleeping. But I can't get to it unless you guys let me sit and sleep and all the questions. But I can show you how to do it while you're sleeping. But if I have to put up with all these questions, we're never going to get to it. Yeah.
Nothing more for me to say.
Thank you. So I want to let you know it's very serious when you ask a question. You keep everybody stuck. I just want to let you. This is not trying to understand something. This is about letting go. So if you're into trying to understand it, you're going to keep the rest of us stuck. Really. I mean, you got to get down. You think asking questions is just kind of, rhetorical. It isn't. It's serious. Yeah.
This is definitely about trying to understand.
Yeah, I know.
When you say, when I clean something in myself, it's cleaned in everyone else, is there a collective consciousness that has to clean it from
What the hell does that mean, collective consciousness? Define for me what collective consciousness is, so I will be able to answer that.
What I mean by it is there a certain number of
No,
people...
don't ask a rhetorical question. Tell me, define for me what is collective consciousness.
Divinity in all of us.
I'm saying to you, no, that's not what you're asking. You're not asking that question. What are you asking?
I'm asking, does it require a certain number of people to be cleaning on the same
That's
issue?
the intellect talking from Los Angeles. All it takes, one person, you. That's all it takes.
Has there ever been a problem that's gone away and
Well,
not come back?
Has there ever been a problem with you that's gone away? See, now she's thinking, so we're all stuck. She's trying to grasp it. I mean, I'm not trying to be hard on her, but this is serious business now. So she's trying to think, but she's stuck like us. She's thinking. I'm watching her. She's trying to know how to answer that. But we're all stuck. Some baby being born now will have a hard time because they're stuck in the data. So do you know what collective consciousness is? Who can define for me what collective consciousness is? Nobody. You all have a different definition for that, which means you will have a what? A discussion. And the discussion leads to what? More crap. Really? Well, I'm curious to know from her what she means by collective consciousness. Because I'm going to tell her what I see it is and how it works. But I want to hear what she has to say since she raised her hand, and I get a chance to clean with it.
What it means to me is the part of us that we all share.
And what does that mean?
We're all a piece of God, a distinct piece of God, and so we're all connected.
Is that what you thought she meant? No. Just as did you hear what she said?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that what you? Is what your sense of collective consciousness is?
No, I have different.
See, now we're going to get pull and push, and you will be responsible. Really?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I'm saying this is how it happens. All of a sudden there's a pull. Now another thread pulls, and everybody's pulling, and it'll go nowhere. So the idea is that when you were all created one family. What does that mean? You were zero. No boundaries, no thinking code. Look at that, zero. No fighting, no armies, no nothing. Perfect harmony. That's where I'm trying to take you. But we're gonna dawdle. Now's our chance, you know. I mean, I'm willing to clean, so let's get the stuff out of us. Do a spiritual animal, you know? Yeah. Let's lose it. Yeah. Please, yes. Our Cuban friend over there.
So this is more of a comment than a question then. So is it safe to say that more crap, right?
Yeah.
Because the universe, if we clean ourselves for everybody else, it's because the universe only exists within us.
Yeah.
And so if you clean yourself...
Wait. Did you hear that? Now that's a beautiful definition of consciousness. She's saying to herself, the universe is in me. Wow. Now talk about clarity. I love that. She must be from Cuba, yeah?
That came to...
Only people who are clear come from Cuba, yeah? Ooh.
Well, I wasn't really born there. My parents are.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. That's it. So then all of you are actually...
In you.
Me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So watch this, how beautiful. So God is in you, and you are in God. So when a memory comes up, it's in all of you, and you're stuck with it. But now, all it takes is one person to do the cleaning. It comes off her and comes off all of you. How wonderful. If we can be 100% responsible, which is hard to get to. But all it takes is one person. We don't care if the rest is asleep. As long as one person is cleaning nonstop, the rest of us will be fine. You'll be fine. I tell you a story of my daughter. She was 7 years old. She's 32 now, so she was 7 when she first took the class. And she slept through the whole thing. She was snoring away. I have to kind of gently pinch it like that, but she slept through the whole thing. And so one day we were home, and I was about to get in the swimming pool. So I had, going like just about, and she said, 7. She said, Dad, remember what that old lady said? I'm going, what old lady? Dad, remember what that old lady said? And I said, what did the old lady say? And she said, the old lady said, before you get into any body of water, you mentally put in an Alka-Seltzer pill. Just mentally put it in. Dad, I'm going to do it for you this time, but you're on your own the next time. So the story is, even when you're sleeping, you're going to get it. So my daughter was sleeping when Morna was teaching this course. And she just slept. Thank God she slept. She didn't have any questions, Yeah. And the other thing is, you can take this course as an absentee. If you do, we will have no questions. Yeah. So let's go over it again. So in the beginning,
Ho'oponopono. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. If you haven't heard of it, brace yourself, because it's the most powerful, the most transformational, the most magical, the most miraculous technique I've ever come across. I'm Dr. Joe Vitale. I've written 80 books. I've recorded 15 albums. I have 200-some products. I have a coaching program, certification programs. But nothing ever has had the impact in my life as Ho'oponopono has. I've been teaching it to other people since around 2005. There is great depth to it, though it's very simple. On the very superficial level, there's really only 4 phrases, and you're kind of saying them as a quiet prayer or petition. But there's so much more to it than that. And what I really want you to do is check it out. I want you to check it out for you, your family, your friends, and ultimately for the world. It's that powerful. And as I like to say, expect miracles.